If we could just start and just talk about your experiences since being crowned and what you've experienced online from the fan base. And Celeste, why don't we start with you?
Sure. Thank you so much, first of all, for having us in this live, and hello to everybody. My experience after I won, I received a lot of love, but at the same time, I also received a lot of bashing. I had people calling me many names. I also had people even editing my own photos just to make me look bad, to the point that I also had bashers trying to bash my family, my mom, my sister, my mother, sorry, my dad. And I think it really got to a point that it's just too much, especially when they don't just touch you, but they also touch your family. So I think people really have to realize that there is a line that should never be crossed.
I joined pageantry, I joined Putri Indonesia in the first place because it is a platform that uplifts communities and women and the world. So to be in this position where you are bullied and seeing so much hate online is something that I am still learning to deal with, and I hope will stop in the future. So I'm so excited to join this kindness campaign. Thank you so much.
What are your expectations? What are you doing to prepare for this as you have to deal with trolling online, and how are you engaging with your online community throughout this process?
Um, I will start. I think it's really hard because even though you think you're a strong person, you don't get affected by it. When you see some comments, it's just very hurtful, especially when they say something that is not true, especially when they attack your family. And I always try in my own way to spread love and kindness. I always try to talk to my fans by telling them that bashing another candidate won't make me win, that if they really want to support me, then they have to love me and also love other candidates and support other candidates. I think that's very important.
Yeah, I totally agree with Celeste. And maybe a little bit of a tip for how I personally deal with cyberbullying or when I'm down, when I see hate comments online, is I have the M's, I call them. So first is meditate, and then movement, and the last one is music. So meditation helped me accept who I really am, because I believe that once you have accepted your flaws, no one can use them against you. And movement is, simple exercising, going out there in nature, talking to people, moving around your society or community to just refresh your mind. And of course music, because it motivates me and it's fun. So those simple things, I hope can help someone out there who's experiencing cyberbullying, because it's a huge problem right now in our world.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. I was just writing this down for later for my own use. It's so important to disengage sometimes. You know, you
Yes.
feel like you're part of this community, and then you go away for a while. It's nice to just take that moment and I think meditation or whatever your safe space is. Celeste, is there anything that you do to help you get through this process and help your mental health?
To be completely honest, whenever I see, I'm not the kind of person that always reads the comments, but when I see something that it is not true or it's very hurtful, I usually just block the user. And it is a way for me to just block the negativity. And I think that there is nothing wrong with that. I am always open to constructive criticism, but I do not support any kind of violence and cyberbullying. So I think that in these kind of situations, you really have to prioritize your mental health first.
And I'd like to know, because you guys do have a huge fan base and a very engaged community. So you have this forum right now. What would you each like to tell your community about how they are online as far as with other contestants?
Maybe I'll start first this time. I would like to say to maybe the Indonesian pageant lovers or audience that, we should come together and show what we're all about. We have this motto in Indonesia: unity in diversity. So we are also known to be a very tolerant country. So let's show that on social media, because I know for a fact that when you come to Indonesia, you can feel the kindness and the respect and the tolerance here. So let's show that, let's reflect that online as well. That's what I want to say, and continue to spread love and kindness in social media, as well as before you write something online, think about it. I really believe in the power of words, the power that it could bring to a person, but also how it can let that person down. Because once you post something online, it will stay forever online and in that person's mind. So before you do anything, post anything, think again and be respectful online. That's all I can say to the Indonesian pageant lovers and everyone watching tonight.
It's so easy, I think, even before social media, where you find comfort sometimes or in being mean, or the whole thing about mean girls, when I first came into the pageants, the message boards, it's so much easier, even in a corporate setting. Sometimes you find comfort in being negative, and it's hard. You have to sort of keep yourself in check on that. But the negativity and hateful comments it not only affects the people and wounds the people that you put out there, but that rests within you. And if you keep that negativity there, somebody once said to me that holding on to hate is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die, because it's really affecting you. So if you are inclined to do that and you don't keep each other in check on that, it really affects you more than anybody else, as whoever is the person out there doing that. So we can also open it up to other questions that are coming in from anybody that's watching. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, how will you defend each other to their bashers? Indonesia to Philippines and vice versa.
I mentioned before how whenever I see bullies on other delegates, I feel embarrassed, because I feel like these bullies, this small percentage of bullies online that are creating a huge scale of problem, are only using us girls that are the representative of their country as a tool or an excuse for them to fight. And I think this should stop, because we are all girls who want to uplift each other and uplift our community in the world. So I don't think that we should, focus on this negativity.
I mean, Miss Universe, it's really about supporting, uplifting, and empowering other women. So if you want to support me, you have to support everybody in the competition.
I know that your fans will take what you've said to heart and not attack each other or you guys. And I think that'll go across the universe as we prepare. But I just want to remind everybody that the Miss Universe organization, we've taken a strong stand this year. We are not going to tolerate bullying of any kind. And we're here to build people up, to champion, encourage, and uplift each other. So we're declaring this is a no negativity zone. So if you continue, you will be blocked, and as a community, we will challenge you. So thank you guys for being here, and we will talk soon. And I want to thank everyone for being a part of it. And don't forget, kindness campaign. Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.